And we welcome you to the Toyota Center here in Houston. I am Vinny from vdubproductions, and welcome back to my 2025-2026 season playthrough content from NBA2K. We are in Game 5 of this Western Conference Quarterfinals series featuring the Denver Nuggets and the Houston Rockets here. And for the Rockets, the starting lineups, we see Jamal Murray, Tim Hardaway Jr., Cameron Johnson, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic at center. And for the Rockets, you got Holiday and Thompson at guard, followed by Durant, Smith Jr. at the forwards, and then Şengün at center. It is do or die for the Nuggets. They're down 3-1, while the Rockets have a chance to clinch the series here at home. As you see, the Nuggets will win the tip. Hardaway Jr. back over to Jokic. Jokic back to Gordon. Gordon for three. That's in there, and the Nuggets are up 3-0 early on. You see Harlan, Anthony, and Van Gundy would have the calls. You see Kevin Durant with the slam dunk. He has had himself one hell of a series so far, and the Rockets are on the board. If you were to, those would be the three commentaries, by the way. If you were to watch this game, I see the Hardaway Jr.'s misses off the back iron. Rockets with the rebound. Durant, that shot is up. That's going to fall in. That's four quick points already for Kevin Durant. And the Rockets are on top 4-3. Cameron Johnson only had 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting, 4 rebounds in that Game 4 loss. And there, Murray for three. No good. Thompson grabbing the rebound. 4 teams have already advanced here in this NBA playoffs to the next round. 3 of them in the Eastern Conference. The only team in the Western Conference were the OKC Thunder. Thompson dishes over to Smith Jr. for three. No good. That is tipped up, and Hardaway Jr. will come down with it. So we're a minute and a half into the game here. Johnson over to Murray. Feeds it over to Hardaway Jr. 14 on the shot clock. Jokic with it. Coming around. Jokic with the bucket, and it's 5-4 Nuggets. Look at Nikola Jokic averaging 27 points per game, 3.3 and 4 steals per game, 9.3 assists per game. Those were during the regular season against this Rockets team. Rockets coming around. As you see Thompson with a bucket, and it's a 1-point lead once again for the Rockets. Rockets took game 1 of this series, winning 124-117. They came back from 11 points down in that one. And then the Nuggets took game 2, 134-127. That's no good. Durant with the rebound. While the Houston Rockets won another highly contested game, 105-98. Thompson with the bucket, and it's a 3-point lead for the Rockets now. They lead at 8-5 as we have our first timeout called by the Nuggets. We're going to take one as well. 9-10 to play in the first. 8-5, Rockets on top. Coming out of timeout here, 8-5, the Rockets on top. As we said, Durant has taken over this series in a big way. As I said, Houston won game 1 here in this building, while the Nuggets took game 2 in this building. But then when it went back to Denver, Rockets took games 3 by 7, and then won big time, 125-79 in game number 4. And that is where we are right now. You see Şengün will get the rebound off the Jokic miss. Durant had 4 quick points already, but he hands it over to Smith Jr. with the slam dunk. It's a 6-0 run by the Nuggets. It's 10-5. Houston on top. You see the Nuggets at 2 of 6 shooting, 5 of 6 for the Rockets so far. Over to Aaron Gordon, back over to Jokic. Jokic coming around, dish it over to Johnson. Johnson for 3. That's in there. Durant. 15 on the shot clock for KD. Dish it over to Thompson. Thompson back to Holiday. 8 on the shot clock. Back over to Durant for 3. Good! That's 7 points quickly for him already. We look during the regular season, he averaged 30.1 points per game here at the Toyota Center. The lead up to 5. And Jamal Murray for 3. The Rockets are struggling right now in their series in real life against the Lakers, down 2-0. While we had the Nuggets in real life, they split the 2 games against the Timberwolves in their actual series. As Smith Jr. with the bucket. And the lead up to 4 again for the Rockets. They're led by as many as 5. Aaron Gordon. He'll shoot the 3. That's no good, and that's going to go to Aaron Holiday, as I said. Is it over back to Smith Jr., back over to, and that's stolen by Hardaway Jr. And there, Murray coming around, rejected by Şengün, but Jokic recovered and was able to get the bucket there, and the Nuggets within 2 here. So we're over 5 minutes into the first quarter here at the Toyota Center. Game 5 of this Western Conference Quarterfinals series. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button as you see Durant for 3 as we have another timeout called. We're going to take another one as well. 6:42 to play in the first. The Rockets leading it by 5. Let's look at the lineup set coming out of timeout here for the Rockets. Let's see, Thompson, Durant, Easton, Smith Jr., and Şengün. Everybody is still the same for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point lead. You see Johnson taking the inbound from Jokic, crossing the half-court line. We got 15 on the shot clock. Johnson. This is back over to Gordon. Gordon back over to Johnson. 5 on the shot clock. Over to Hardaway Jr. He'll shoot the 3. That's in there. As I said, the Nuggets are going to head back to Denver anyway. Will they take the Rockets with them and force a game 6? We're still early on here as we're only halfway through the first quarter. Durant will miss that one. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Back over to Jamal Murray. Murray back over to Jokic. To Johnson over to Gordon. Gordon find it over to Murray. Murray, jump shot. No good. Gordon will get the offensive rebound. He's going to go to the line and count it. As Jabari Smith Jr. called for the first personal foul. That's the first team foul against the Rockets here. We are all tied at 18, but Aaron Gordon with a chance to try to give the Nuggets the lead again. Be the first lead since 5-4. Currently a 5-0 run. And make that a 6-0 run, and the Nuggets are on top by 1. Tari Easton taking the inbound. Crossing the half-court line here. 5.5 to play in the first. 19-18, Nuggets on top. Amen Thompson, 9 on the shot clock. Coming around. Almost lost it for a second. Who has to get the shot up? Durant will get the shot up. That's in there. He hits it just as the shot clock expires. 21-19, the Rockets regain the lead. Over to Hardaway Jr. with the slam dunk, and we are all tied at 21 with under 5 to play in the first. I said, outside of game 4, the Nuggets have actually been competitive in this series. They see Durant. There's a three-pointer up, no good. Jokic will grab the rebound. Cameron Johnson coming around. Puts a layup, that's in there, and the Nuggets are on top by 2. Valanciunas looking to check into the game for the Denver Nuggets. You see him at the scorer's table. Thompson, that's in there. We are tied at 23. Amen Thompson, as I said, averaged 17.2 points per game. There's an assist by KD. Johnson. He'll shoot the 3. He drains the 3. It's a 3-point lead, matching their largest lead of the game. KD coming around. Dishes over to Smith Jr. He'll put it up. He ties this game at 26. Durant with another assist there. He can score and he can dish those assists. Here, the defense chance here. As we are tied at 26. 3:19 to play here in the first. Jamal Murray for three. That's off the back iron, but Jokic will get the offensive rebound in to put in. And the Nuggets regain the lead. Back and forth first quarter so far here in this fifth game. Winner go home for the Nuggets. And Jabari Smith Jr. will tie this game up. Nuggets shooting 11 of 19 to the Rockets 12 of 15. Murray. They shoot it back over to Gordon. 15 on the shot clock. Jokic. Back over to Gordon. Over to Murray. Passes up the three-point attempt there. 5 on the shot clock. Murray for three. No good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. Murray with 3 points on 1 of 6 shooting. 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. Not a good performance to start off with for Jamal Murray shooting-wise. And there, Durant for three. That's in there. And the Rockets are on top again. So we're down to the final 2 minutes of play here in the first quarter. 31-28, Houston leading the Nuggets. Over to Jokic. Jokic with the slam dunk. Jamal Murray with the assist. Smith Jr. This is back over to Thompson here. 14 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock now. Thompson. This is it over. Back over to Durant here. Under a minute and a half to play in the first. 2 on the shot clock. Deep three for Durant. No good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Johnson. Over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon with the layup. That's in there. And the Nuggets are on top by 1. Durant crossing the half-court line as we have another timeout by the Rockets here. 1:05 to play in the first. It is 32-31 Nuggets. Looking at the lineup set for the Nuggets, we got Murray, Braun, Brown, Watson, Valanciunas. And for the Nuggets, we have Easton and Shepard Thompson. Capella is also into the game. You see Tari Eason over the Reed Shepard. Ahmed Thompson still in the game. Shepard holding on to it. 3 on the shot clock. Reed Shepard with the layup, and that's good. Rockets on top by 1. 45.4 to play in the first. Jamal Murray still out there. Only starter that's still out there for the Nuggets in this latter part of the first quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Jonas Valanciunas. Valanciunas with the layup. That's good. The Nuggets on top again by 1. 28.2. I think those are points in the paint. 18-12 in favor of the Nugs. And there, Thompson coming around with a slam dunk and count it. As Valanciunas called for his first personal foul. First team foul. The Rockets back on top. Shot clock turned off here, and let's see here. Reed Shepard going to go to the bench for Josh Okogie. Thompson moving to the point guard position while Okogie goes to the shooting guard position. Thompson with a chance to complete a three-point play and give the Rockets a 2-point lead. They led by as many as 5 in this high-scoring first quarter, but he'll miss that one. Watson feeds it over to Braun, and Christian Braun with the slam dunk. Nuggets on top by 1. Shot clock turned off again. The Rockets can hold on for the last shot. They will inbound at the start of the second quarter. Thompson coming around. Over to Okogie. Okogie for 3. No good, and that will do it. We are at the end of the first quarter here in this 5th game of this Western Conference Quarterfinals series. The Nuggets leading at 36-35. You're watching the NBA playoffs on vdub Productions. We'll be back to start the second quarter shortly after this. Set to start the second quarter here as Easton will inbound it to Ahmed Thompson, who played the entire first quarter. Over to Capella. Back over to Thompson, and Thompson will get the layup. Count it! As Jamal Murray called for his first personal foul, first team foul. And a chance for the Rockets to go up by 2. Very early on, a three-point play here. It took only 11 seconds. They see Murray, Braun, Valanciunas, Brown, and Watson. Those are your lineups at the start of the second quarter for the Nugs. Three-point play made, 38-36. Rockets on top. We got Peyton Watson. So I think we have Thompson, Ahmed Thompson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Tari Eason, Clint Capella, and Josh Okogie, I believe. That's the lineup set here for the Rockets. So that is the lineup set for both teams. As you see, Okogie did get the rebound. He has it. He'll get the shot up. That's good, and the Rockets lead it by 4. In the first 13 minutes, we have 13 lead changes and 5 ties. Largest lead for the Nuggets was 3. Largest for the Rockets, 5. Here the defense chance. Murray over the Valanciunas. And that's rejected by Capella. And Capella will control it as Ahmed Thompson over to Okogie. Being guarded by Valanciunas. And that's going to be a 3-second violation against the Rockets. And the Nuggets will get possession again as we have a substitution out on the court. Okogie going to go to the bench. Aaron Holiday coming back into the game with Ahmed Thompson moving to the shooting guard position. And their three-pointer, no good. Finney-Smith grabbing a rebound. A minute and a half into the second quarter. Eason coming around with the layup. That's in there. It's a 6-point lead for the Rockets, their largest. Ahmed Thompson with the assist. 42-36 Rockets on top right now in this 5th game of the Western Conference Quarterfinals series. They're looking to close the series out while the Nuggets are looking to drag the Rockets back to Houston for Game 6. Or back to Denver for Game 6. 10 on the shot clock. Thompson still holding on to it right now. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson's going to go to the line. Ahmed Thompson has found himself going to the line quite a few times so far in this game, early part of the game. I mean, he had 2 and 1 opportunities. He made 1 of 2, and now he's going to go to the line shooting 2 to try to put the Rockets ahead by 8 at least. The Rockets tonight, 33 points off of assists, 10 mid-range points. Thompson will hit the first one. Seven-point lead now. And he'll miss the second one as Valanciunas will grab the rebound over to who's that made the shot, but that's no good anyway. Easton will grab the rebound. Scoreless drought for the Nuggets to start this quarter here. They're outscored 8-0 so far to start the second quarter. Bruce Brown coming around with the layup. That's no good. That drought will continue. Holiday. At 13 on the shot clock over to Capella. Capella, jump shot, no good. Watson grabbing the rebound. Murray. He's coming around. Murray will end that 8-0 run. Jamal Murray averaging 27.6 points on the road during the regular season. I believe that Şengün ready to check back into the game for the Nuggets. Or for the Rockets, I should say. Ahmed Thompson will miss that one. Valanciunas will grab the rebound. Brown over to Murray. Murray with the layup. That's good. Bruce Brown with the assist there. We look at the Nuggets with 25.5 assists per game. 10 already for the Nuggets in this game. Capella holding on over to Thompson. 10 on the shot clock. Back over to Tari Eason. Eason will get the bucket and the lead up to 5 again. See the Rockets shooting 70%, but the Nuggets aren't shooting bad either at 53%. And we have a timeout called by the Nuggets. 7:53 to play in the second. The Rockets lead it by 5. Let's look at the lineup set coming out of timeout here. Murray, Braun, Hardaway Jr., Johnson, and Jokic for the Nuggets. And for the Rockets, let's see here. Şengün checking back into the game. Durant staying on the bench. Right now, he's getting himself a breather here. Jokic. 15 on the shot clock. Back over to Braun. Cameron Johnson. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray coming around with the slam dunk. And the Rockets within 3. Or the Nuggets within 3, I should say. Amen Thompson, 15 on the shot clock. Under 10 now on the shot clock. He's still holding on to it. Now it's Aaron Holiday with it. Holiday puts a shot up. No good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Nikola Jokic. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray. That shot is up. That's no good. Tari Eason grabbing a rebound. Got Aaron Holiday. Back over to Dorian Finney-Smith. Back over to Holiday. Almost lost it. He will lose it as Jamal Murray will come with the theft. Murray. Hardaway Jr. sat there for a second. Over to Christian Braun now. 10 on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. for 3. He ties this game with the 3. It's a 9-2 run. 9-2 run, and we are tied at 45. But Amen Thompson coming around, and it's a slam dunk. 14 points for him, and it's 47-45 Rockets. Halfway through the second quarter. Johnson holding on to it right now. He'll shoot the 3. No good. Amen Thompson grabbing the rebound. Back over to Holiday. The Şengün. Şengün will throw it away, and that's going to go out of bounds. The Nuggets ball. Substitution out on the court here. Aaron Gordon coming back into the game. Christian Braun going to the bench. And for the Rockets, Kevin Durant checks back into the game while Tari Eason moves back to the power forward position. And then Jamal Murray for 3. No good. Amen Thompson with the rebound. Over to Kevin Durant. 47-45. Rockets on top right now. 5:12 to play until the half. Amen Thompson. Coming around over to Murray. Holiday. Holiday for 3. Off the back iron. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Jamal Murray. Over to Jokic. Jokic back to Gordon. Over to Hardaway Jr. to Murray. Murray for 3. Off the back iron. Eason grabbing a rebound. Holiday, and he'll lose it. Hardaway Jr. with the steal. Jokic with the slam dunk. And we are tied at 47. Holiday. There's a 3 by Durant. No good. Thompson grabbing a rebound. Durant. There's a 3. Good. Kevin Durant putting the Rockets on top by 3 once again. Win or go home for the Nuggets here in this 5th game. They're trailing the series 3-1. But the Nuggets, they're going home anyway, but they want to drag the Rockets back to Denver with them for Game 6 as Şengün will grab the rebound off the miss. Cameron Johnson, 11 points on 4-6 shooting. 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, by the way. Playing a pretty decent game for himself right now, shooting-wise. Şengün with that new slam dunk there. And a lead up to 5. They led by as many as 7. Defense chance here. Jokic. Coming around. The layup, that's good. Jokic with 12 points in 16 minutes of play. Timeout Rockets. We're going to take one as well. 3:03 to play in the second. The Rockets leading it by 3. Look at the lineup set coming out of the timeout here. Tim Hardaway Jr. checking back into the game. Christian Braun also checks back into the game. And let's see here. The lineup set here. Holiday, Durant, Easton, Finney-Smith, and Şengün. 3:03 to play until halftime here. I am Vinny from VDub Productions. If you like what you see, hit the like button, and also don't forget to comment on this video to help with the algorithm. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do pop up. As well as there's a link in my description down below to support me on my Cash App. You see Hardaway Jr. and the game is tied at 52. 2.5 to play in this till halftime. Eason, dish it over to Durant. Durant, that shot is up, no good, but he gets his offensive rebound. He'll put it up, and he'll give the Rockets the lead again. 54-52. With the Rockets leading the series 3-1, they like to close this game at home. However, the Nuggets want to try to force the Rockets to come back to Denver with them, as we have a loose ball foul called against Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul, third team foul, as Amen Thompson checking back into the game for Dorian Finney-Smith. Jabari Smith Jr. also checking back into the game. They see Durant coming around with the slam dunk and the lead up to 4. Look at Kevin Durant with 29.3 points a game on average this season. He himself is averaging over 40 points a game in this entire series. Hardaway Jr. for 3. That's in there. And the lead down to 1 for the Rockets. Minute 20 to play until halftime in this very highly contested first half. Thompson. And that shot is good, and the lead up to 3. Here the defense chants. Hardaway Jr. layup, that's good. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 16 points on 6 of 8 shooting. He has scored the last 8 points for the Nuggets. So he just had half of those already. Kevin Durant, oh, he just made it look like it was nobody's business. That's 26 for him already on 10 of 14 shooting, 6 of 9 from beyond the arc. So we're under 40 seconds to play until halftime. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jokic almost lost it for a second. We'll give it to Gordon. Gordon for 3. No good. Holiday grabbing a rebound. 20 on the shot clock. Rebounds 21-15 in favor of the Nugs. Or in the Rockets, I should say. Things are going too fast here. Şengün with the bucket. Lead up to 6. Shot clock turned off. Hardaway Jr. Over to Jokic. Jokic with the slam dunk. 3.2 to play until halftime, and Durant's going to get a desperation 3 off. No good. And that will do it for the first half. In this Game 5 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals series, the Rockets leading it at halftime, 63-59. I am vdub Productions. We're going to send it to halftime. We will see you guys in the second half. And we are back, getting ready to start the second half here in Houston. 63-59, Rockets on top. As you see, Kevin Durant, 26 points in that first half. As I said, he's had himself incredible playoff performances so far in this series here. No need to go for a lineup set here, as the starting lineups for both teams are out to start the second half. Durant for three, and he's picking off where he left off. The lead up to 7 now. That's 29 for him. Ties the largest lead for the Rockets. Jamal Murray over to Johnson. 15 on the shot clock. Back over to Jokic. Jokic back to Gordon. Over to Johnson. Johnson for three. No good. Smith Jr. grabbing the rebound. Rebounds 22-15 in favor of the Rockets. Both teams shot very well in that first half. Holiday holding on to it. Dishes it over to Smith Jr. That's a three, and the lead is up to 10. 1 minute into the third quarter. And there's going to be a foul called against Şengün. His first personal first-team foul. I believe that's Jokic going to go to the line. Shooting two. 61 seconds into the third quarter. In this fifth game of this Western Conference Quarterfinals series, with the third-seeded Rockets with a 3-1 series lead. Denver trying not to let this game get out of hand. And Jokic will hit the first one. He had 14 in that first quarter, in the first half. So that's now 15 total for him. Close to a double-double performance for him. For a while, he's averaged a triple-double in the first few games of the series. And Jokic will miss the second one, so the lead's still up to 9. Still up to 9 for the Rockets. Thompson. 8 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. 3 on the shot clock. That's a three-point attempt. That is no good. Jokic with the rebound. That's his 9th. Over to Murray. Murray for three. No good. Amen Thompson grabbing the rebound. Over to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. rejected by Gordon. Jokic will get possession of it. Over to Murray. Slam dunk on an alley-oop. Aaron Gordon, and the lead down to 7 for the Rockets. Lead down to 7 as we're 2 minutes into the third quarter. Over to Aaron Holiday. Over to Şengün. Şengün. That's a layup. Is good. The Rockets shooting 67%, and the Nuggets still shooting a very respectable 52% from the field. Murray. They should have back over to Hardaway Jr. 8 on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. for three. Good. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 16 in that first half, and now he has 19. And the Nuggets within 6. Durant. And he puts the Rockets up by 8 again. That's 31 for him. Timeout, Nuggets. 9:10 to play in the third. We're going to take a timeout with the Rockets leading by 8. Coming out of the timeout, there is no lineup change for either team. So everybody's staying out on the court. 73-65, Rockets leading it. The Rockets want to move on. They will move on with the win. The Nuggets already heading back to Denver anyway, but a win will force the Rockets to join them for Game 6. And there, Hardaway Jr. for three, no good. Kevin Durant grabbing the rebound. Durant, this shit over to Thompson. Thompson with the bucket, and Durant with another assist to lead back up to 10. 18 points for Amen Thompson. 10-point lead matches their largest. Murray for three. That's going to fall in, and the Nuggets within 7. So 3.5 into the third quarter. Thompson back over to Holiday. Over to Şengün. So we got 10 on the shot clock. Thompson for three, no good. Jamal Murray grabbing a rebound. Murray coming around. That layup is good. Nuggets within 5. Jamal Murray with 14 points in the game. 8 of those from the paint, inside the paint. Thompson over to Durant. As you see the Rockets, you see Durant with another bucket. Make that 33 for him on 13 of 18 shooting. The rest of the team at 44. Both teams shooting very well. Johnson for 3. No good. Smith Jr. grabbing a rebound. Over to Durant. Durant with a layup. Make that 35 for him in the lead up to 9. Jamal Murray gives it over to Cameron Johnson. Johnson back over to Aaron Gordon. Jokic. That is no good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. KD. That shot is up. That's good. That's 37 for him. He has 11 so far in this third quarter, and the lead up to 11, their largest. Well, let me tell you, the Nuggets are a team that has not gone away yet. Thompson will grab the rebound. 28-18, and there's and they lead up to 13 now. See Jamal Murray. He's holding it right now, 15 on the shot clock. Murray. They shoot it back over to Hardaway Jr. Over to Murray again. 3 on the shot clock. Murray will shoot the 3. That's in there. And the Nuggets within 10. As we are halfway through the third quarter. 83-73. Rockets on top. Thompson. So you got Amen Thompson. 3 on the shot clock. Şengün with the slam dunk and the lead up to 12. Jamal Murray crossing the half-court line. It looks like we have some players wanting to come off the bench now for the Rockets. Murray over to Jokic. Jokic. That is good. So Nikola Jokic, I believe that's 18 for him in this game. KD with it. 13 on the shot clock. 5 for Holiday. No good. Gordon grabbing the rebound. Over to Jamal Murray, back over to Hardaway Jr. He'll shoot the 3. That is no good. Jokic with the offensive rebound and count it. The Nuggets back to within single digits. Tari Eason checking into the game. Holiday going to go to the bench. Durant moving to shooting guard as Amen Thompson will move the point guard. And now a chance for Jokic. He'll sink that one. I believe that's 21 for him, and the Nuggets within 7. I said the Rockets have built a big lead, but then the Nuggets just will not go away. And I like to finally see a game like that. It's been a while since we've seen that. Şengün, that's good, and the lead up to 9. Got Tim Hardaway Jr. over to Jokic. Jokic coming around over to Gordon. Gordon for 3. That's in there. Aaron Gordon bringing the Nuggets within 6. Under 4 minutes of play in the third. Game 5 of this Western Conference Quarterfinals series as Durant will miss that one. Over to Hardaway Jr. Here to defense chance. Johnson for 3. No good. Smith Jr. grabbing a rebound. Durant over to Thompson. Thompson with the slam dunk and the lead back up to 8 again. Jamal Murray. Johnson for 3. No good. Smith Jr. with the rebound. And there, Murray with the steal. Over to Johnson. Johnson coming around. And he'll hold on to it right there. Hardaway Jr. Back over to Johnson, over to Gordon. Back over to Johnson. Johnson for three. No good. Jokic with the offensive rebound. Murray for three. Good! 14-6 run for the Denver Nuggets in the last 3.5 minutes. The lead down to 5 now. Thompson over to Şengün. Şengün, that's no good. Jokic grabbing a rebound. Over to Johnson to Murray. Jokic grabbing it, has it right now. And there, Gordon for three. And that's good right there. It's only a 2-point game. Timeout Rockets. 2:02 to play in the third. 89-87 Rockets on top. Coming out of timeout, we'll look at the lineup set for the Nuggets here. Murray, Braun, Brown, Watson, Jokic. And for the Rockets, let's see here. We have Thompson, Durant, Easton, Finney-Smith, and Capella. As I said, this Nuggets team will not go away. Rockets were up by as many as 13, but a 17-6 run has the Nuggets within 2. Thompson for three. No good. Jokic, a chance to tie or take the lead for the first time in this half. First time since they led starting the half. Murray for three, and the Nuggets lead for the first time since the Nuggets actually lead for the first time in the second half, I should say. 90-89. Durant coming around. That is no good. Braun grabbing a rebound. Braun over to Murray. Just shot the three earlier to go ahead. Jokic over to Watson. Back over to Brown. Brown for three. No good. Clint Capella getting the rebound. Under a minute to play in the third. Durant. Back over to Alman Thompson. Over to KD. 14 on the shot clock. Over to Easton. Easton for three. No good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Gives it over there to Christian Braun. To Brown now. Bruce Brown over to Jokic. Jokic for three. That's in there. Nikola Jokic, and it's a 4-point lead for the Nuggets now. Shot clock turned off. Durant. He's holding on to it right now. 10 seconds to play in the third. 93-89 Nuggets on top. Durant. Dish it over to Easton. Easton for three. That's in there with a half a second to play. And that will do it for the third quarter in this very highly contested game. The Rockets were leading it by 13 at one point, but the Nuggets claw their way back. They have not gone away yet. They lead it 93-92. The final 12 minutes of this game coming up right after this. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here, but we start off with the assist of the game, State Farm assist of the game, and that is Jamal Murray with the Aaron Gordon alley-oop. I believe that was in the third quarter. Starting the third quarter, Valanciunas will inbound into Christian Braun. Back over to Jamal Murray. Peyton Watson out on the court as well. Murray for three, no good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. So we got Murray, Braun, Valanciunas, Brown, and Watson. And that is stolen by Braun. After Easton loses it. So we have Easton, Şengün, Finney-Smith, as Easton will get the steal. Holiday out on the court as well, and the Rockets are on top by 1. 40 seconds into the game, fourth quarter, I should say. So it is Easton, Okogie. Easton, Okogie, Finney-Smith, Şengün, and and Holiday. So that is the lineup set for the Rockets here. They see Şengün leading by 1 right now. Şengün over to Okogie. Okogie feeds Eason. Eason for 3. No good. Jamal Murray grabbing a rebound. Over to Brown. Over to Braun. And it's Braun. Look at that. 16 lead changes 8 ties. So we're a minute and a half into the fourth quarter here. 95-94. Largest lead for the Nuggets has been 4. Okogie. That is no good. Valanciunas grabbing a rebound. Largest lead for the Nuggets was 13. And there's Peyton Watson with the slam dunk and the lead up to 3 for the Nugs. We're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, 97-94. Alperen Şengün coming around, and that layup is good. Şengün with 12 points, 10 of them in the paint. Rockets within 1. The Nuggets, as I keep saying, the Nuggets want to see Valanciunas for 3, and they match the largest lead of the game as we have a timeout by the Rockets. 9:36 to play in the fourth. 196 the Nuggets on top. Coming out of the timeout here, let's look at the lineup set. Jokic checking back in for Valanciunas. And for the Rockets, everybody's still out there. All right, that's the fourth quarter still out there. As I said before the timeout, the Rockets looking to close the series out. The Nuggets have to head back to Denver after this game. Can they force the Rockets to join them for Game 6 in Denver? We still have a long 9:20 to go here as Tari Eason with the bucket. Nuggets shooting 40 of 75. The Rockets 43 of 67. Here the defense chants. Peyton Watson back over to Murray. 8 on the shot clock. Murray over to Brown. Jokic will miss that one. Over to Brown. Brown for 3. No good. Eason grabbing a rebound. Tari Eason over to Okogie. Josh Okogie over to Holiday. Holiday back to Eason. Eason for 3. No good. Peyton Watson grabbing a rebound. 8.5 to play in the fourth. 198, the Rockets on top. Here in Game 5 of this Western Conference Quarterfinals series. Classic series right now. Brown for 3. That's in there. Bruce Brown giving them the largest lead of their game right now. Holiday for 3. No good, and Şengün could not grab it as Peyton Watson will come down with control of it. To Brown. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray over to Jokic. 9 on the shot clock. Jokic coming around, layup. That's good. It's a 7-point lead for the Nuggets. Jokic with 25 points. 7-point lead now for the Nuggets. Their largest of the game. Aaron Holiday shoots the 3. No good. Watson grabbing the rebound over to Brown. Back over to Jokic. Jokic to Murray. Murray back over to Jokic. And there, that's a 3-pointer right there. That's good. And the Nuggets, thanks to Peyton Watson, on a 15-4 run, and the lead is now 10 points for the Nuggets. Under 7 to play. Tari Eason. Over to Aaron Holiday. Holiday for 3. That's no good. Jokic grabbing the rebound. Braun with it. Jokic. 9 on the shot clock. Still holding on to it right now, and he almost lost it for a second. 1.5. That is no good. Eason grabbing a rebound. Tari Eason over the Holiday. They're 10 on the shot clock. Şengün, oh, he came around with it. He's going to go to the line, shooting 2 as Jokic called for his first personal foul. That's the first team foul. 5:58 to play in the fourth. Şengün shooting 2. Try to get this back into single digits. He'll miss the first one here as we have substitutions out on the court. Let's look at the lineup set here. Murray, Hardaway Jr., Johnson, Gordon, and Jokic. And for the Rockets, we have Thompson, Durant, Easton Smith Jr., and Şengün. And Şengün will make the second one. It's a 9-point game again. KD back out onto the court. We'll see how he does. Murray coming around. Jokic passes that one up. Gordon for 3. No good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. Amen Thompson over to Durant. Durant with a slam dunk. 108-101. 5.5 to play in the fourth. Gordon. Over to Murray. Murray for 3. No good. Over to Smith Jr. Back to Thompson. Thompson coming around. That is going to fall out. Murray grabbing the rebound. 5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Smith Jr. coming down with the rebound. Back over to Thompson. Thompson for 3. That's in there. Oh, it's a 6-0 run by the Rockets and the lead down to 4 for the Nuggets. Gordon. Over to Murray. Murray coming around. 9 on the shot clock. And that's going to be out of bounds against the against the Nuggets here as we have a. Let's see here. Aaron Holiday coming back in now. That was who was checking back into the game. Holiday. Had a little bit of a nice Holiday, but now he's back out on the court. Durant with the bucket. It's an 8-0 run, and the lead down to 2 now. 41 points for Kevin Durant. Here the defense chants. Murray coming around, and that bucket is in there, and the lead up to 4 again. We have not had an overtime game yet in this postseason in my season playthrough. Durant for 3. No good. Thompson getting the offensive rebound with a put-in, second chance points. And the lead down to 2 again for the Nuggets. Murray feeds over to Johnson right now. 15 on the shot clock, under 3.5 to play. Johnson for 3. In and out. Smith Jr. grabbing the rebound. Thompson over to Durant. Durant, that shot is up, and we are tied at 110. A 12-2 run. And we are tied once again. As I said, this has probably been one of the best games I have called in a long time. All the game 4s have been duds. The first game 5 was a dud as well. Finally having a little bit of an edge of your seat type game again. Hardaway Jr. shooting the 3. That is no good. Jokic getting the offensive rebound. He'll get the shot up. That's good. And the Nuggets on top by 2 again with 2.5 to play in the fourth. Durant coming around over to Thompson. Thompson for 3. No good. Gordon grabbing the offensive rebound, or grabbing the defensive rebound, I should say. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Murray with the bucket, that's good. It's a 4-point lead for the Nugs. Tim Hardaway Jr. with the rebound, or with the assist. Durant coming around, and he'll throw that one away. Murray with the steal. Murray coming around, rejected by Thompson. Oh, and that's going to go out of bounds. And the Nuggets will retain possession with 1:55 to play. But let me tell you, those are two huge. That was a huge rejection right there. Still a 2-possession game, though. Gordon looking to inbound it, and he will give it to Johnson. Aaron Gordon with it again. That's no good. Jabari Smith Jr. grabbing a rebound. Thompson coming around with a bucket. That is no good. Aaron Gordon grabbing a rebound. Johnson. Somebody who's going to hit the big shot to possibly try to send the series to a game 6 for the Nuggets. 10 on the shot clock. Jokic over to Gordon. 7 on the shot clock. Gordon for 3. In and out. Jokic will get the offensive rebound. He is rejected by Thompson. Thompson with 2 of the biggest blocks so far in this game. Smith Jr. with the dunk. 114-112 with 72 seconds to play here in the fourth. Here in the defensive chance. Murray coming around. That is going to fall in. 29 points for Jamal Murray as we're down to the final minute in the fourth quarter. Can the Nuggets hold on and send this to a game 6? Durant with a bucket that's in there. That's 43 for him. 52.4. They don't need the foul just yet, by the way. It's not that time yet, but Hardaway Jr. for 3. No good. Şengün grabbing a rebound. Durant over to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. coming around with a slam dunk, and we are tied at 116. Timeout Nuggets. 35.8 to play. Coming out of timeout here, 116. If you like what you see, hit the like and comment on this video. If you're new to this channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And also in the link in the description down below will be the link to my Cash App, as well as where you can follow me on X and Instagram. Jokic, there's the 3-point attempt. That's good! And now the Nuggets are on top by 1. Tim Hardaway Jr. with another ice-cold shot. Coming out of the timeout here, 119-116. Nuggets on top. They're 27.9 seconds away from forcing the Rockets to join them back in Denver for Game 6. Smith Jr. over to Durant. Durant with a bucket. No good. Hardaway Jr. getting a rebound, and now we'll start having the fouls. Not yet in the bonus. But you see Amen Thompson. Very surprised he didn't get called for a foul before that block. And there's a foul there for Aaron Holiday, and now they're going to go to the bonus. 2 huge free throws coming up for Jamal Murray. Chance to put him up by 2 possessions. Murray will hit the first one. 120-116. Murray will sink them both. Timeout, Rockets. We're going to take one as well with 18.6 to play in the fourth. As we're coming out of the timeout, 18.6 to play in the fourth. 121-116. The Rockets really need to make a shot right now. It doesn't have to be a 2-pointer, but they do have to get a quick score. Or it doesn't have to be a 3-pointer, I should say, but it has to be a quick score. Durant. He's going to come around. Oh, he gives it up. I don't know what they're doing. They should have just went for the score right there. They'll hit the 3 anyway. 121-119, and there is Thompson. He'll foul Tim Hardaway Jr. with 8.4 to play. It's a 2-point game. Best case scenario for the Rockets is that they hit one, but they miss the first one and then hit the second one. But I don't think it's all doom and gloom yet if they miss them, if they hit them both. First one made, 122-119. He'll sink them both. Need to get a very quick score. Durant. Over to Thompson. Taking too much time. That's not going to really matter anyway. And we will have a Game 6 in Denver. The Nuggets will avoid elimination. They will come out on top 123 to 119. And man, this game kept you on the edge of your seat. Oh, man. It is time to look at the post-game player statistics brought to you by 2K Sports. We have Kevin Durant with 40.5 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Amin Thompson, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Very close to a triple-double for him. Jabari Smith Jr. with 21 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Well, we have Alperen Sengun with 13 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Tari Eason with 9.7 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. Followed by Aaron Holiday with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 9 assists. Josh Okogie, 2 points, 1 rebound, and a turnover. Reed Shepherd only had 2 points and 1 minute of play. Clint Capella with only 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Dorian Finney-Smith with just 2 rebounds in the game. Steven Adams, Jeff Green, Deshaun Tate did not play for the Houston Rockets. And now for the victorious Denver Nuggets, who win and stay alive in this series. We got Jamal Murray with 31 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Nikola Jokic with 27 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists, another triple-double for him. I believe that's his 3rd triple-double of this series. Tim Hardaway Jr., 24 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Aaron Gordon with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Cam Johnson, 11 points and 3 assists. Jonas Valanciunas with 5 points, 4 rebounds. Peyton Watson, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Christian Braun, 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. Bruce Brown, 3 points, 4 rebounds. Hunter Tyson, Zeke Nnaji, Deron Holmes, Jalen Pickett, Julian Strother did not play for the Denver Nuggets. And that will do it for your post-game player statistics. We are still in the Western Conference for our next video here, as we will have Game 5 between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. As this series shifts back to Minnesota, both the series tied at 2. Both teams have alternated wins and losses, with the Timberwolves taking Game 1, with the Lakers winning Game 2, Wolves winning Game 3, and the Lakers winning Game number 4 to get to this point. So it is the 5th-seeded Lakers and the 4th-seeded Wolves in Game 5. Be there or be squared. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a like, leave a comment as well. That has helped the algorithm with this video. If you're new to this channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, as well as hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do drop. And by the way, I want to let everybody know there is also a link in the description down below to my Cash App, as well as where you can find me on X and Instagram. And with that, I will remind everybody the final score of the game. The Denver Nuggets stay alive. They defeat the Houston Rockets 123 to 119. They will force the Game 6. That'll be the 3rd Game 6 guaranteed in this best-of-7 first-round series. And I am Vinny from vdubproductions, and I am signing off.